Hello, babies.
Hello, babies.
I hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday afternoon or whatever day or time it is for you.
Whatever day, whenever you are in time, linear or otherwise.
Or otherwise. I mean, there are places, I think, where it is not Sunday currently.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
that's fair enough.
yeah. I try to be inclusive of our Australian audiences.
Fucked up
Um,
about time, honestly. They shouldn't do that.
yeah. Yeah. People in the chat are talking about uh their the maple flavored candy that would be named after them, or at least some of
Mm,
them. Emma,
yeah.
namely, currently. Um,
What would the flavor be? Hmm?
for you, for me, for Emma.
Yeah, for
Oh,
everyone.
Francis says only Emma gets one.
Oh,
No,
okay, my bad.
nope.
Sorry.
I'm vetoing that. um, let's see. A W flavor.
Wicker.
Wood.
Wet wood.
Delicious. Um,
Watch out.
I mean, watermelon is, I guess, the obvious one. Winsome
Obvious.
watermelon.
Ooh.
I don't know what. I don't know how winsomeness would change the flavor of watermelon. I don't know that it's a flavor I would describe as winsome typically. What
Maybe
flavor
you
do you
just
think
haven't
is
met very
winsome?
charming watermelons. Mm, Ruby says warthog.
No, thank you. Ruby also said
Can I
bull. Again, no, thank you.
can I crack my can now?
Oh, yes, you can. But I don't
It's
know that it will
so
come
important.
through.
I
Do you have.
changed
Oh,
the
okay.
the voice
Okay.
setting.
Then,
So
yeah, do it.
hopefully.
Oh, yeah, that was beautiful.
Thank you. I'm back on the correct voice mode now. Emily says, "Hell yeah."
Very
Okay, Wes,
nice.
what flavor was that can based on the crack?
Um,
Name that crack.
Pamplemousse.
Ooh, that's a solid guess for me, but no.
Mm,
Fucking fool. Try again. Use your
l-
goddamn ears this time.
lime.
Yeah, I knew you could do it.
Thank you. Emily says, name that crack is the subtitle for Love Island.
Emily put an
Oh,
important request to the producers this morning, which is that today is the Love Island finale. So we have to be done at 6 p.m. sharp.
oh, okay, good to know.
there there was a demon here, but they are no more.
Yes, I took care of that. Um, okay. What would your Leo flavor be? Would it be lime?
No, it would be luscious.
Mm. Lingonberry?
Ooh, a lingonberry is fine. It's not the top of the berry pile to me.
Mm-hmm. Can't believe we've circled back around to Barry chat.
Yeah.
Barry
To
cast.
to
Barry
the
cast.
famous Barry chat.
I couldn't remember the name of it for a second. It's not chat. Um, but yeah, Barry cast.
Lilac, lavender, lime.
You don't like floral flavors, though.
I like lavender in some things.
Yeah, I don't think you would like lilac.
God forbid I try and expand and grow and learn.
Okay. I mean, look, you're welcome
Luscious
to. I
learning will
just.
be my flavor, and it will be a new flavor every time.
Oh, maybe it could be like it's always a combo of a familiar flavor with a new flavor, um, to slowly stretch people's comfort zones.
Oh, that's fun. It's
It's like a
creating a chain. So
bridge.
like, yeah, if for
Yeah,
instance it was like, let's say it was watermelon
basil.
basil. Um, the next one would have to start with L. And then so if you did like lemon and basil, then the next one would have to start with N. And so that it would be lemon and Negroni. Lemon
Oh, okay.
and what's another one that starts with N? Nuts.
Nutmeg.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Um, Francis says nuts.
Nuts.
Um,
Nutella, which is another form of nut.
yeah, I don't want a lemon Nutella candy though.
Wow. Ruby says, cute that Leo says lemon instead of lemon.
Yeah, you just said the same word twice, bro.
What is Ruby talking about here? Is this an
You
I'm getting
pronounce
bullied for the way I said milk?
I mean, it's a thing that lots of people do, and I suspect it is more a Midwest thing, although Francis also does this with certain words. You pronounce your short E sounds, as in the word pen, uh, more like a short I, like pin.
Are you suggesting that how would you pronounce the fruit we have been discussing?
Lemon. Lemon.
Oh, and you're saying I'm more of a lemon. Okay, I can
Yeah.
see it now.
Yeah. Yeah. Francis does this most noticeably, to me at least, with the word gem, as in gemstone. Very much sounds like the name
Jim.
Jim. And
Yeah.
they're always like, oh, I saw that there's a Jim show. And I'm like, or I guess the word GYM, but I always think of it as the name Jim, a show for Jims.
They deserve it, you know?
Yeah. Um,
Oh, Emma says lemon nasturtium. That's fun.
oh, yeah. Nasturtiums are kind of peppery.
Emma also says, show us the gems.
Yeah. How is the sound balance, everyone? I'm using the same old mic, but a new USB mixer, um, which I am still, as in, just barely starting to uh, learn the possibilities of. Doing Finn. Great. Um, we should probably play the game, but I am now thinking about a song from a very silly movie and that I've probably talked about before called Hello Down There, about
I
a what?
Go ahead.
About a family like in the 60s who try living in an underwater house for a month because their dad has invented it or something, and then like the project is going to get scrapped unless he proves its viability. I don't remember it very clearly. um
I don't think I've ever heard you talk about this movie.
oh, okay, well, it lives in my head a lot for some reason, even though I think I only saw it once when I was like 12. Juliet says, "Is this a TV show or a dream?" It's a movie. It's neither. It
I
is a
mean,
single movie. It is not very well reviewed, I think. It is a silly, fun watch. And the like teenage daughter of the family has a boyfriend who's in a band, and the band one includes a very young Richard Dreyfuss, if that is of any interest to anyone. It was to me. Um, and they perform, I think, a couple different songs. I mean, perform. They're having like band practice in the underwater house a couple times, I think. Um, and they sing a song, play a song that goes, "Hey, little goldfish." Um, I just forgot the words. "What you doing there? Hey, little goldfish." Da 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 da. Um, Little goldfish, we could have a marvelous time. Hmm. Put your fin in mine. Hmm. Anyways,
okay.
that
Yeah,
that song is a big part of what lives in my head
sure. That
from
makes sense.
that movie. Yeah.
Put your pen in mine.
Hmm. Okay. Well, that's been our Wesley reminiscing tangent. Yeah, Francis says classic Wesley tangent. Um, for the day, and we can play the game now. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm thinking about fins and how fins are so cool and must feel so nice to move with, but like fins aren't really a I want to touch them kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if you were also a fish, then they might be more appealing to
Yeah,
you.
very possible. We'll never know.
Yeah. Um okay. I've just realized that I could have these all much lower, and then I could turn the main volume up higher, and then maybe the speech volume will not be absurdly quiet.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Okay. What do you remember from last time?
We were doing things. Oh, this is louder. Let me turn this down for me. We had started Infidelity Quest.
Yes. Yeah, you can see it over there.
Oh, you still have the title card up, I believe.
Oh, thank you. There we go.
Nat says no game allowed, and I say y'all can get the game when you stop bullying people for known and documented vowel patterns in the Midwest.
Ruby did say it was cute that you do that. I think that was a compliment.
I'm sensitive to the pen thing, which you motherfuckers have bullied me about so many times before. It's really my villain origin story here.
Yeah. Nat says, IDK what that is, but I'm going to bully you for it.
Thanks, bud.
Great spirit of participation there. I think we got a bunch of new evidence last time at the end.
Oh yeah,
also.
we did.
We also started my attempted system of organization, where we put dates in our years page. We put just like information that we want to remember in gossip. We have our to search and we have our have searched, perhaps the most important of them all. Oh yeah, indecisionitis and the root tree rift, which happened after
Bunch of different press
Guy
releases.
Hudson died. Yeah, the spate of conflicting press releases.
No, not Guy Hudson dying. That was in the current time about that was disputing the lineage of
yes, after
Easy
Carl
5
died.
Ps. Yeah.
Yes. Juliet says the game audio is pleasant musically as always, but I think in this current audio mix we're really losing Wesley's voice under the music. Well,
Yeah, I do think the music could come down a little because I had to go in and adjust my maybe yeah, because you brought the main volume up so much. I wouldn't be surprised if we might want to bring it
come down. Or
I was going to say just bring the main volume back down a little bit because we don't want to blow up the whole situation when someone speaks. Yeah. Blasted by the voices, aka being online too long.
Okay.
Nat says the lineage of 5 Ps, the vegetable, is probably just the garden. Boom.
Wow. Thank you so much for that.
So true.
Lateral
so true.
thinking. Okay. Shall we
look at our new evidence?
Yes. Review new evidence from Sam. Continue working our way through initial evidence from Clark. Nat says, I know the joke is good when Leo says, Nat says, in that tone. Okay. Yes, we will keep it on that page for now. What do we want to...
Oh God, we have the whole trove of company emails.
Start with, yeah, which are going to be dense, I think. We could look at these other things first. I
Let's
think
start with the
Regina
Clementine errata.
Clementine was one of the claims that she or her kid were a roof tree.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to read it in the other text because I think it's easier to see, but I just wanted to see it in this. Okay. So this is from 6 pieces at prodigy.us to genealogy genie at prodigy.us. This is all the information I have about Regina Clementine, née Salazar, from New Orleans, Louisiana, and her husband Stuart Clementine. She wrote me about a month ago. Apparently, the Root Tree lawyers went after her since then. By the time I received her letter and called her, she told me she couldn't cooperate anymore. Her husband, who is a police officer and never knew his father, told her he thought he might be a Root Tree, but he's estranged from his family and didn't want to pursue it because he had no proof. She wrote to me behind his back. Normally I wouldn't be so sure, but she had some pretty credible facts. Some of it I've been able to confirm. Stuart's mother was named Mary Beth Clementine. She was pretty well known in the 30s to 50s, a singer who went on tour to a lot of churches. You can look her up online, and she was a pretty big proponent of adoption. I know for a fact that she came to Butler County a few times. I remember her from when I was younger. And Regina said that Stuart told her that they always seemed to spend a lot of time at the Miracle Church.
Uh-huh.
She sent me a photo to prove that she's who she says she is. I've attached it to this email. Sam Madsen. And she has a little, plug for her book.
Do you remember when Nat asked us to make a guess about who would be doing infidelity before we knew anything? And I immediately said one of the miracles.
Yeah.
Ruby says, man, I haven't extracted a real beleaguered Ruby says from Leo in so long. Losing my touch. Don't worry, buddy. I believe in you. You're just on the bench for now. I know your heart's in the game.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to save that. And I'm going to copy that and put it in our years page. Okay. Anything else here?
No, we'll have to look up the names involved, but I do want to see the picture of.
There it is. Okay. I think from what I remember, if
you zoomed in, it doesn't do it.
Oh. It's if I've zoomed in and not if I haven't zoomed in?
I'm pretty sure. Let's do one to test, but I think it's if you're zoomed in, it's good. If you're zoomed out, it does it.
Okay. Correct. Good work. Okay. This photo was given to you by Sam Madsen. A woman named Regina Clementine came to her and claimed that her husband has confessed he thinks he's a root tree. The details of this case can be found in your evidence. Stuart is the older boy wearing a vest. The woman in the photo is Mary Beth Clementine, a singer who may have had an affair with Miracle Root Tree. Unclear who these other two are. Or if they're relevant. Let's just look at the board.
Ah.
Okay. So
30s to the
30s to
50s.
50s, 1949 would make this miracle.
Yeah. And then Clementine.
Which is
He's the original.
He's the OG. Okay.
Yeah. And also in that same article, he's like, I'm the oldest living root tree, even though that's not true.
Right.
And we know that father's last name is Salazar. Oh, wait. No, whose last name is Salazar? There's a last name Salazar in here somewhere.
Yeah. It's Regina. So she's
the Salazar.
Right. And she's the wife of, oh damn, 2 children.
Well, there's that other little boy in the picture,
right,
but we don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. So probably here.
Yeah, and what's his first name? He's Ryan? What's his name?
I'm looking. Stuart Clementine. He's a police officer.
Mm-hmm. And we can put in his name is also Clementine, presumably. Okay.
Presumably. I mean, yeah, it's possible. You know, we'll see if these actually lock in.
Yeah.
It is interesting that this person
there's going to be more pictures.
A bonus photo. But I guess, I mean, if they're both actually root trees, then this one is also relevant because, wait a second. No, this isn't right. This is a generation. This is, wait.
Never knew his father.
Okay, no, it does say, yeah, Stuart's mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just, for some reason, was thinking that Regina and Stuart were younger than they actually are. And
yeah.
So I got confused for a second. Because, I mean, either Stuart himself or his younger brother has a grandchild.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all.
I would love to do some spider searching around these clementines and see what we can find.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, because I just hit that and should come back. Yep, there we go. Okay. Okay. Do you want to read this?
Mary Beth Clementine was a singer most popular in the years between 1942 and 1959. That's interesting. Those are different years than we were given.
Well, it said 30s and 50s, and it says most popular between
Yeah,
42
that's
and
true.
59. So that does actually track to me.
Well, and the first one specifically was about like in this area.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her repertoire was a mix of religious and popular songs, and although she recorded a few records, they seem lost to time. The only one you find mentioned was a cover of He's Got the Whole World in His Hands, released under the label New Edison. One thing Mary Beth was known for. Yeah, definitely. Especially with the hyphen, that's suspect. She's listed on many sites that mention adoption and the history of adoption. She adopted 2 children in the late 1940s, Stuart and Mark. She also spoke as an advocate for the benefits of adoption in front of the United States Congress in 1949, who were convening to debate and discuss the then recent first adoption of an African-American child to a white family in the United States. She was specifically there to detail her experience going through the system to adopt Stuart. Her other son was adopted later, and according to a single line on one adoption site, under unusual circumstances. In 1959, it surfaced that Mary Beth had been twice divorced, both times to her manager, Sterling. This ended her career with the religious audience she had been catering to, and while she performed occasionally since then, she mostly faded into obscurity. Mary Beth passed away in 1994 at the age of 76 of a stroke.
Okay.
Years.
We are putting some things in years. Okay. Listed on many sites that mention adoption and the history of adoption. I guess this is the summary of the stuff on those sites.
Yeah.
As well as anything else. So that's not something additional we can look up. Gonna put this in gossip. Okay. So what do we what do we think happened here? That both of those children are hers biologically, and she like gave them up and later adopted them, or that it's that they're the results of someone else's affair with Miracle, and she came in contact with them because she was spending time at that church.
Possible. I really think we don't have enough to say anything right now.
Okay.
We gotta look up Mark or put his name in now that we have it, but I also want to look in the music periodical for Sterling. Yes. And for Mary Beth.
Yes. And we're going to say Spider. Actually, no, I decided to change my format so the thing we searched comes first.
Clementine.
Yes. I will make the screen come back in just a second. Sorry.
Oh, because you did the hyphen.
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. Okay. At some point, I'll remember to fix that, I guess. It just felt like such a good system because it's the hyphen does the background just like brown solid screen, and then the equals sign does our root detectives / screen. So it's like the first layer and second layer, 1 line and 2 lines, and that's how I remember them.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a good system until it
I have to
encounters
type
the
a
real
hyphen.
world.
Yep.
Yeah. I would love to fill in information that we have at this moment. So let's put Mark and Sterling on the board and then go look them up further.
Okay.
Oh, I assume Sterling was his first name.
Yeah. No, I just forgot what it said.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm kind of thinking maybe let's start with Mary Beth Clementine and Sterling in Modern Music Monthly, and then move on to Mark. It's gonna happen again.
Yep. Okay. Mary Beth Clementine was reviewed and advertised many times in Modern Music Monthly, but the most popular recording was the release of her cover of He's Got the Whole World in His Hands. It was released under the label New Edison. Hey, why did you say the hyphen was sus? What?
I don't know. It's simply a vibe.
Okay.
I guess it could be 2 last names, New - Edison, but it feels like new age bullshit. Was my immediate sniff check.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Modern Music Monthly had a very positive review of her cover, and the writer complimented her voice and the tone of her guitar. The review had nothing to say about Mary Beth herself, so it's not of much use to your investigation. There were also some other Mary Beth Clementine releases that appeared over the years. One of them was The Old Rugged Cross, which is the only song that was advertised but not reviewed.
Interesting.
Double check what.
Hey, Nat. Are you 2-timing that?
What?
Oh, there was a Steam notification popped up that Nat was playing Slay the Spire.
Oh.
On your screen.
I missed it.
We're fucking outed.
I was just thinking about Slay the Spire last night, and then I didn't play it, but I think I might soon. Okay. So we should search both of these songs on
And the
Spider
label.
and the label, yes. Before we do that,
yeah, let's do Sterling.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lily is also playing Slay the Spire. And Francis says, wow, I am cleaning the kitchen like a chump when I could be playing games.
No, please clean the kitchen. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Wow.
The house cleaner is coming tomorrow, so like it's a, dishes need to be washed and off the counter so it can be actually cleaned. And yes, I do have a house cleaner now.
I love that for you guys.
Thank you. That says, I really should be cleaning the kitchen, but I've made a different choice. Okay. Oh.
Okay. Okay.
So I've just searched Mark Clementine for those of you who are looking at other screens. Crocodile, in quotes, Clementine is listed on a website titled The Infamy List. It's a massive list of criminals who are known for odd crimes. Although Mark's nickname would imply he hails from Florida, a lot of others on the list come from there, or Australia, Mark is listed as being from Los Angeles. He has a pretty big entry. He seems like a real piece of work. There's a very small note about him being the basket baby of 1950, but most everything else comes from his adulthood. He lost his job in 1975 as a pilot for a regional airline after he tried to board the wrong airline's plane. He was drunk. He was charged with trespassing and assault. In 1982, he was arrested for transporting smuggled animals over the Canadian and Mexican borders for an illegal reptile supplier in Los Angeles. He was apparently quite successful for the first 4 years, but was caught when he had to make an emergency landing in Portland after he was bitten on the foot by a crocodile, hence the nickname. Apparently, the Portland Telegraph is credited as having given him his nickname. His mugshot from this incident has been added to your photos. In 1993, he was released on parole, but his freedom didn't last long. He was arrested in 1994 in San Diego for violating it in an attempt to visit his daughter's graduation. He famously punched the principal, a man named Billy Sims. This incident received national press.
Okay, so many things in here.
So many things. Oh my god. Okay, so the basket baby of 1950 I think is something to search.
The infamy list. I would love to search for that.
Yeah, we'll see if that leads anywhere further. Oh, we can put some things on the years list also. Oh.
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Did your game crash?
I just
Oh.
got an OBS message that there's insufficient disk space to continue recording because I usually do backup recordings and I have not cleaned them out in too long.
Then let's just go back live without the recording because we don't need it.
Yes, it did apparently crash the game when that happened, but the stream has continued.
Yeah, the stream is still up.
Yes. So we don't need to go back live. We do need to reopen the game.
Yes.
And I need to reshare it with you. Hopefully, I don't know, the game itself is fine in terms of, I don't know, save file and whatever. What am I doing? Okay. Stream to you. Francis, would you consider making me a salty lemonade? What is happening? Why did Discord logged me out? Can you hear me? No. Okay. Fuck, and now I have to remember what my Discord login info is. Yes, I'm aware that you can hear me. The chat. I mean, I was assuming you still could. Okay. Back in.
Hello?
Hello. Hi. Discord just logged me out suddenly when I tried to stream the game back to you. I don't know why or how that happened, but
Fascinating.
I have logged back in.
I think now in Discord you're on the wrong microphone.
Oh my god.
Emma says stream's haunted.
Okay.
Oh, yes, hello.
Yes. Okay. And now I have to check OBS because the chat said I'm quieter. And okay, that is still the right setting. Okay. Okay. Is my voice okay? For the chat. Okay, that is possible. I'm trying to speak up now so that I'm not doing that. I did not adjust anything. Okay. Okay. I can do that actually. I have a little knob I can turn. Yeah. Let me know if you need that to be adjusted further. And now I shall reveal my screen.
We'll have to see how much. It's been pretty good. The last time it crashed about.
Yeah, it had saved almost everything we had done. Yeah, the infamy list.
Nice.
Oh no.
Hello?
Okay.
Why is that? Hold on.
Okay.
What's happening? The error is the size of the screen share for me. It decided that was the dominant box, and so I just have your error blown up to my entire computer screen.
Oh my god. Okay. So I think this is gonna crash the game again, and I think it is because there is literally so little space. I did not realize I was anywhere close to my storage limit. I'm so sorry, everyone. Do you think, because it's only 4:57 right now, if I take just a couple minutes to delete some things,
Yeah, and
and
you should
then
be fine. Like all the root tree stuff, root
resume?
trees are all uploaded. So you can just go delete those
Yeah.
files.
Okay. Um, I am gonna just stay live, although I'm gonna hide my screen before the game crashes. Yes. Okay.
Princess, don't
And there
delete.
it goes. Um, are you still there?
I am.
Okay. Great. Okay. Let's look at what we've got here.
Emma says delete only one or two babies. Start spending bits in the chat now to bid against your own deletion. We've been running up to this auction for a while. Finally, Lily says, please don't delete me for my crimes of gaming while watching the stream. And Emily says, delete me, I dare you.
Um, okay. I just permanently deleted I don't remember if it was 97 or 197 videos.
That's so brave of you. I know it goes against your little archivist heart.
Yeah, I didn't even let them load so that I could see the thumbnails
Yeah.
because they weren't doing that quickly. So I'm hoping that I didn't have any videos that weren't just like test recordings or whatever.
I think the only thing that is missing from the Rude Detectives YouTube that we've talked about is you and Frankie Let's Play
Hmm.
from when I was
Yeah.
traveling.
Okay. Well, I probably just permanently deleted that.
So it's like a limited edition stream.
Yeah. Um unless it was from longer ago and then it might be saved, but if it was in the last, I don't know, 2 years
Yeah.
at
Francis says,
least.
damn, guess we got to do it again.
um okay. Okay. So, let me see if that um works now. Will it show me like what my storage is like? Okay, that looks fine. I should have looked at it before I deleted things, but um
Emma says, Frankie got deleted after all.
damn.
Sorry we deleted Frankie for real in real life.
They're not deleted. They just came in with salty lemonade for me.
Oh, damn, I want some salty lemonade.
Mm. It's so delicious. Okay. Reopening the game. I will reshare my screen in just a second with both of you, but I'm gonna just interact with the game for a minute first to see if it's actually gonna let me do that. Okay, well, it did let me scroll in the notebook. So that seems positive.
Wow, thank you. I also now have salty lemonade.
Oh my god, that was so fast.
Yeah, I got a Brazilian lemonade from a place yesterday and didn't drink all of it and had it in the fridge, and Emma has just delivered that and also the thing of salt. So
Ah, well, perfect. Okay. Streaming game to you. Revealing my screen.
what why is the rain in the game? Is it raining there?
It is not raining there. The rain is in the game.
Maybe has it been this forward in the mix?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, yeah, you can see it outside the window. Maybe it just hasn't been raining in the game previously.
Very possible.
Okay. Apparently. Oh, ambient sounds volume. I didn't even look at that. It was way up where speech volume was.
Sure. Okay, yeah. There we go.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's resume what we were doing. Okay. Ask a baby. Oh yeah, years. Do I? That did not save. Okay. Save that. Save that. Save that. Okay, and then to search, news articles about Billy Sims being punched, because that's going to hopefully give us info about his daughter, who is also in the tree.
Oh, yes. And we also now have a new periodical in the Portland Telegraph.
Yes.
Oh my god. Juliet says, fun idea if this were a bigger and or longer stream. Let chat spend channel points to set the ambient rain volume to a particular level. uh
Great. Okay.
I'm sorry, do you think this is a place with production value like Moonshot? Please, no, no, no. Lily says, love to acquire a new periodical.
Actually, okay. Sticking with the actual words that I searched. Mark Clementine on Spider.
Yeah, I think that's wise.
Okay. So I'm just gonna make a note kind of with bullet. Well, no, these are pretty collected. Okay, so we can search for her songs. We can search Basket Baby of 1950, The Infamy List, Billy Sims, The Portland Telegraph. Where do you want to start?
That is such a good question. Can we start with The Heart Wants What It Wants? Can we start with the infamy list? I'm not sure it's going to get us more
Yeah.
relevant information, but I do think it will be fun.
Damn it.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. The Portland Telegraph was the one that provided the nickname Crocodile Clementine and has some details about his first major arrest. He was flying weekly between Los Angeles, Juarez, and Vancouver in a small plane. His flights were very low, literally under the radar. He was only caught because he was bit by a crocodile on the leg and had to call in a mayday because he was losing blood. He tried to tell them that he was a crop duster who somehow cut his leg on a loose piece of metal in the cockpit, but his story seemed very odd and controllers quickly alerted the police without informing him. When he landed, they were waiting, and he was promptly arrested. I don't know that tells us anything new,
Yeah, I don't know that it does either.
but maybe the Portland Telegraph will be useful in some other way.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can search. Yeah, I do think all of these, like Mark Clementine, Crocodile Clementine, Billy Sims, all might net us something different over there.
Sorry, where? What?
In the Portland.
Right. I mean, I just searched. This is in the
Oh,
Portland
this is not
Telegraph.
Spider. Sorry. Got
No,
it. Yes.
this is the Portland Telegraph.
Can we try the principal who got punched?
Yeah, I don't know that it's. Oh, okay. Ah, the Portland Telegraph had an article slightly longer than most about the Billy Sims incident, mostly because the assaulter had appeared in the paper before. Because of the somewhat comedic sensationalism of the events in question, and because their readers were already familiar with Mark Clementine, they filed it under a special banner called Croc Watch. It mentions that our good friend Croc Clementine was actually in attendance at the high school graduation because his daughter was walking the stage. He was apparently not allowed to attend. His ex wife had a restraining order filed on behalf of her daughter, but did so anyways. It was unknown to the school staff, including Sims, at the time who he was, but a security guard recognized him, and that's when the trouble started. Clementine was approaching the side of the stage to try to avoid the guard when the exchange between him and Sims took place. The article finishes by facetiously asking, "What will Croc get up to next? Stay tuned for more Croc Watch." Unfortunately for your investigation, as far as you can tell, there were no more instances of Croc Watch. Croc Watch, or Crotch Walk.
Uh-huh.
It's maybe unconventional spoonerizing to use the sounds at the ends of words. I don't know. I don't know what the spoonerism rules are.
Francis says, Wes, I was going to say that.
Haha. Okay.
Okay, so this still doesn't get us closer to his wife and daughter.
No.
Other than, I mean, we know there's a restraining order. I wish we had record search in the same way we had like periodical. Maybe
Yeah,
there's a law.
I am gonna put this in gossip.
Yeah.
Okay. Mark Clementine in Portland Telegraph, hereafter referred to as PT. Aha! Billy
Okay.
Sims is the principal of Sandstone Canyon High School, who had his 15 minutes of fame in 1994 when he was punched by Crocodile Clementine at a graduation ceremony. Pretty much every news organization, from Trustworthy to Tabloid, seemed to have their own take on the altercation, so we should also look it up in the Butler County Times.
Yeah.
It wasn't the punch that captured the nation's attention, however. Instead, it was Billy Sims' matter-of-fact response to the threat and his comments afterward, as heard in a now famous audio clip from someone who was recording the ceremony. Billy saw Mark hop onto the graduation stage and said, "Sir, you'll want to sit down or we'll have a problem." At that point, Crocodile reportedly sucker punched him in the face. Billy, apparently only slightly dazed, said, "All right, sir, I guess we'll have a problem." Clementine tried to throw another punch, but Sims anticipated it and performed a maneuver that spectators described as a wrestling move mixed with a backward somersault, which immediately brought both men to the floor, with Sims straddling Clementine, keeping him neutralized. As security arrived, the recording captured someone asking, "How did you do that?" And Sims' response was famously, "Trust me, I'm as surprised as anyone."
Great.
Okay. I don't know if this gives us anything other than comedy. I mean, it does give us the name of the
Yeah,
daughter's
I think
high
we can look
school.
up the high school.
So, yes. Just do that. Okay. Oops. It's in San Diego.
Maybe we can spider search San Diego newspaper to try and get a San Diego periodical.
Yeah, so far it does not seem like the
It
game
doesn't.
works
That's not
like
how
that,
it
but
works. Yeah.
we can definitely try. I am going to say Billy Sims on Spider, Sandstone Canyon High School on Spider. No.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's check the Butler County Times. Okay, it did report on Billy Sims, but information seems redundant. And then let's check Mark Clementine. Nope. Let's actually, while we're here, check Mary Beth Clementine. The screen will come back in a second. Okay. Mary Beth Clementine came to Butler County a few times and played religious hymns at the Miracle Congregation's church. She's mentioned 2 times, though the first visit from 1949, the year of his affair, was significantly more substantial. Miracle Congregation welcomes Mary Beth Clementine with open arms. The article mentions that the church's leader was moved when he heard Mary Beth's recording of one of his favorite hymns, His Eye is on the Sparrow. Wow, another song. And reached out to her personally. And then this is a quote from him. His Eye is on the Sparrow holds a very special meaning to me. As you know, I've had a very difficult upbringing, and it's no secret that my own eyes have always been a source of struggle. The song is about overcoming sadness and hardship through Jesus. If God can find a way to watch over every sparrow, he can certainly watch over those made in his image. My family's fortune does me no good as a man of the Lord. It's much better spent spreading his word, and I've felt a kinship with Mary Beth ever since I heard her voice. When I learned her personal story, I knew I had to help her in whatever way I could. The Bible is full of adoptions, from Moses to Esther. Spending your life taking care of those helpless to help themselves is incredibly noble. She and her son are welcome to stay in our guest home. Okay, so that,
So she already has
to
Stuart at
me,
this point.
right, implies that yes, that she adopted Stuart, which explains why, there are mentions of her testifying about her experience navigating the system, but there's a line about her second son being adopted in unusual
Yeah.
circumstances or something. Okay. The second visit was a few years later in 1953. The article mentions that her first visit was a massive success, and at the insistence of Miracle's congregation, she's returned for an encore performance. It also mentions that the unusual circumstances of her second son's adoption have prevented her from touring recently, but doesn't clarify. Okay.
So it sounds like Stewart thought he might be a root tree, but Mark is more likely to actually be the root tree.
Yes. That's certainly how I would interpret this. Okay. Put that there, and that there, and that.
Unusual circumstances of her second son's adoption have prevented her from touring.
Yeah. Okay. Also wondering if searching Miracle Congregation will bring us anything.
I think we have done that before, and it was like, here's a million things, but I'm not opposed to doing it again. I think that's good hygiene.
Okay. So we searched.
You could add that to our note earlier about her.
Oh, yes, that's true.
I know it's not chronologically, but I think maybe it is good to have it together. Yeah. BCT.
I'm not gonna say and because we can add to it later that way. Yeah. Okay. There was something else. Oh, Billy Sims. in Butler County Times.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm gonna just consolidate here.
I think it's
That
very
one.
funny that you clarify the in your
The
note on
prepositions.
spider and in piece. Yeah.
I honestly, on spider still feels like not quite right, but it's as right as I think anything's gonna feel, and it just feels wrong to say in for that or on for the other two.
Do you want to do Miracle Congregation while we're here?
Sure, but then I want to look up the songs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nope. Okay. Let's see.
His Eyes on the Sparrow, the Old Ragged Cross.
Rugged.
He's got the whole world in his hand.
Rugged Cross.
That's what I said.
You said ragged.
Oh, sure.
Okay. I don't.
Oh,
like
can we
that I
look up
can't. What?
the label?
Do you want to take
New
a turn?
Edison was a small record label based in Los Angeles that existed for a few years in the 40s. It raced to release cover records of songs that were gaining in popularity. According to a website about the history of recorded sound, it was named after its founder, Sterling Edison.
Aha! There's his last name.
Its biggest claim to fame is being sued by the estate of Thomas Edison in Edison Records versus Edsel. We'll have to look that up too.
Mm-hmm.
You also find a few references to New Edison and Mary Beth Clementine on sites about old records. One collector says that the Holy Grail is a re-release of The Old Rugged Cross and says that the first edition was originally published before she legally changed her name. Another site claims that the police had to be called to New Edison Records after its owner, Sterling Edison, got in a physical altercation in public, leading to a divorce. There are no cited sources or evidence, and the site's content seems user submitted. There's an email address at the bottom and the phrase, "Send me your stories about old Hollywood and I'll add them to the page."
Okay, so
Okay, Rich Vane.
let's put his name in here a second. Edison. Okay.
I wonder if this is he changed his last name situation because the court case was versus Edsel from the estate of Thomas Edison.
Yeah. But how does that make you think he changed his name?
That it makes me think that his original last name is Edsel and he changed it to Edison for publicity, for vibes. He's the founder of the record label.
Edison Records versus Edsel. Yeah. Yeah, you might be right about that. Okay, let me highlight some other stuff here.
Yeah.
First, going to save that stuff. This. This. Okay. No. But Etzel is here. And I think
that's
you're
what made me think of
probably
it. Yeah.
right. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and then yeah, we can put Mark's occupation as pilot.
At least he was at one point.
Ooh, okay. Hold on. So we're at 4 and it's not locked in, which means that we have something incorrect.
Yeah, well, okay. Mary Beth's birth last name is something different
Then
than
Clementine, yeah.
Also. Yeah. Okay. How... Yeah, no. I don't know. How...
There was just a mention of the one... was it on a spider page that it was like, oh, this person says like the Holy Grail is it's a record of the old rugged cross from before Mary Beth Clementine changed her name.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm
wondering
searching the old rugged cross.
Well, I was just saying maybe let's go look at that and see if there was something, it's like, oh, old Hollywood or, something we can find from there.
Holy Grail is a re-release of the old rugged cross. Says that the first edition was originally published before she legally changed her name. Sites about old records. This stuff says send me your stories about old Hollywood and I'll add them to the page, but there's no... Yeah, there's nothing else about it. We could try New Edison in here.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
See.
Yeah.
Okay, you do find a very brief blurb from when New Edison was sued by Edison Records. By the time the magazine had covered it, it seems like the lawsuit was settled out of court and New Edison was destined to shut down. The owner, who went by Sterling Edison, said he'd likely create a new record company, but there's no evidence anywhere that he did, and that was the last mention of him in Modern Music Monthly. Okay, so that's all we've got there. I guess we could also search Edison Records here and elsewhere. No.
There we go. The name of the lawsuit was actually the biggest problem for the person being sued. A record producer who called himself Edison was immediately outed as not actually being named Edison. Edsel was a German last name, and at the time of the founding of the company, the US was at war with Germany. The company's founder immediately settled to try and get the case to go away, but the damage was done.
Okay, so that confirms what we thought. No.
Do we search him by his birth last name as well, just to see if that turns up anything different? Because if there's like a restraining order, it might be under his legal last name. Yeah. Okay.
No, but we can check. I want a San Diego, or I guess Los Angeles, because that's where I think. Or no,
we could try.
He wasn't. I was thinking about
Silver Screen?
Crocodile.
Oh, Juliet says, I was wondering what happened to the game to cause a very loud ringing noise, but I think it's just tinnitus. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, no loud ringing here.
We were, speaking of experiencing tinnitus out in the wild, we were at a botanic garden yesterday that had like a private sound bath experience, and several of the tones, these like long sustained tones, were such that like we had to literally flee of like, don't hold that note. Actually, that's bad.
I don't think this is gonna bring anything up because she's not. These aren't actors and actresses we're talking about, but
yeah.
I'm just checking.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
wondering if there's another thing that we'll get about how to cross that bridge from her to her like birth name. It's I wonder if it's worth looking at the board at all, just because we have 4 key relatives filled in but not correct. I mean, I guess we know it's Mary Beth's last name, but
yeah, okay, give me just a second. Because we don't know for sure that it's her last name either. It could be her first name, but I feel like it's... Oh yeah, I forgot. We have this mugshot now. Well, he is blonde like his father.
Papa. Yeah.
Yep. Wait, where was that? Oh yeah, Multnomah County in Portland. Oh yeah, and we still have all those company records. Ooh, we can
wait, hold on. Maybe the picture is what we're missing for the key relative.
No, this is the extra picture of him, which does not
have because we have a picture of him as childhood. Yeah.
In fact, we can't
add it yet.
Oh, we also don't.
There's a picture of Sterling.
If he's still
a pilot.
A pilot. Yeah, in fact. Lost his job in 1975 as pilot, and then he was an illegal. Well, he was a
A
smuggler.
smuggler.
Um,
And then he was not out for very long. So I wonder, maybe they have like something about convict as a job, occupation. No.
no.
But because it's always what their last job is.
Yeah. Also, we don't. Wait. No, let's go here. That was that. We want this. She's an advocate. Ended her career while she performed occasionally. Since then, she mostly faded into obscurity.
Oh, so you're saying she might not be a musician anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's possible.
It feels like it would be more something to do with her, because they're also divorced.
Right. Yeah.
It'd be something like advocate or philanthropist or something. Public speaker?
Maybe.
Let's put pilot back in for Mark just for fun and see.
Okay.
We're just
I mean, I still think
trying a few.
her name is not right.
I agree. I just think that we have an opportunity with it being okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think we should, well, let me just review what the things are. So there are the songs. Search that. Oh, there's Basket Baby of 1950.
Oh, yes, that I think will be a rich vein. Let's do that.
I don't
we had
know
already
if it'll be a rich
forgotten,
vein, but it'll be something. A few sites about true stories focused on and around religion mention that in 1950, a gospel singer named Mary once found herself dealing with a real-life baby Moses situation. Apparently, she was a rather prominent supporter of the concept of adoption, and someone decided to test how much. They left a baby on her doorstep in a basket. According to the sites, She adopted him without question and raised him as her own son. Although it wasn't national news, in many circles he became known as the Basket Baby, and he even went on tour with her as he grew up. None of the websites state who the woman or baby were, likely to prevent people from looking into either of the people too closely. From context, you know that it's Mary Beth Clementine, who would later be shunned due to her personal life, and her son Mark, who would later be known as Crocodile Clementine. Okay, so seems like she gave birth and then staged a basket baby situation.
Yeah, and you have to applaud the PR of like her name is even Mary. Like
Yes.
it's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll put this in gossip. And put this in years, although that's, I mean, it's all lining up. Visited in 1949.
Yeah.
Stayed at Miracle's house. Yeah. Emma says, I don't think that is what Mary is known for. That's true. Mary was not related to baby Moses.
No, but no, it's, you know, she's pulling on, she's making allusions there, which will be like top of mind for people, is my point.
Yeah. Mary and a miracle baby.
Yeah.
No pun originally intended until I said it out loud. A miracle baby.
Well, you know, it's that's where we are.
Yep. Okay. Okay. It doesn't seem to lead us anywhere new, though. Yeah. I wish that we could find the songs, specifically the old Rugged Cross and therefore her old name, but I feel like if we can find one song, it might make it easier to find the other songs. But the song that it says like had the most success is we're getting no results on.
Emma says, are you thinking of Miriam? No, I'm thinking of Mary.
Mary and the baby Jesus.
That's the one. Do we want to try the basket baby in some periodicals as well? Basket baby of 10. Would this be in
Do you think if we type in a correct guess that we haven't discovered yet?
I don't know that we... maybe. I have no idea.
No.
The standard, maybe?
No. I mean, it might not be alliterative, but I feel like...
Telegraph. No, shit, we already have a telegraph. God damn it.
Yeah, we have a Portland Telegraph. What else are
Trumpeter.
news?
The San Diego Extra. Ooh, Emily says,
the
I'm back from pizza
Times.
delivery. And consumption. I want pizza. Where'd you get pizza from?
Pizza last night. Okay.
Okay, let's go back to our 2 search list.
Okay. I just want to double check that. Nope. Okay.
It was just Pizza Hut pizza.
Okay. He's got the whole world in his hands, released under the label New Edison. Some other Mary Beth Clementine releases. One of them was the Old Rugged Cross. Basket Baby.
Maybe.
The Infamy List.
We've cracked it wide open. They accidentally released it as the Old Ragged Cross.
Oh. Uh-huh. Sorry, I got distracted by the chat. Juliet said, today I made my famous "it's not buffalo chicken dip" bean dip. But this time I added a whole bunch of broccoli instead of green onions / cilantro. And it's not bad. Broccoli cheddar, but full of fiber and protein, is a good bargain. Okay. Ooh, Francis says, I am currently cooking risotto with spinach and bacon, and I'm making crispy mushrooms. Mushrooms. To go on top. Mushrooms. Why did you take the mushrooms from those poor oysters? Or are the oysters crispy? I mean, either way, you took their mushrooms, crispy or not. Okay.
Please had to be called to New Edison Records. Where is New Edison Records in space?
I don't think it's in space. I think it's on Earth. Sorry.
In LA.
Based in Los Angeles.
Because we don't have an LA periodical either.
Yeah, what are the
I'm
big
wondering,
LA newspapers?
The LA Times.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Princess says, Wes, you can't make fun of me while I cook your dinner.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And then says, just kidding, this is allowed and normal. I'm wondering... Yeah, because I'm just thinking about if the police had to go break up, maybe there's
Is it the Los Angeles Times or the LA Times?
It's the Los Angeles Times.
Also, I don't know why I'm searching the old rugged cross in
I do, which
the
is
LA
you're
Times.
obsessed.
It's not even a good hymn from what I remember.
Yeah.
Or
I don't think that this is a real periodical for us is the problem. Physical altercation in public.
Yeah, except that search engines don't work like that.
Yeah.
And I think we did search Sterling Edsel.
Emma says, can't remember. Have you searched that song in all the periodicals you have? News Time? News Time?
About News Time.
News Time.
Teen Blast.
Teen Blast.
Business Watch. Okay. We're just gonna be really thorough. Oh, there it is.
Mary Beth, why didn't we not look at the fucking music one?
Because it mentioned this song when we searched her name, and it said it was the only one that was advertised and not reviewed.
Yeah.
But apparently it was reviewed just under her previous name.
Okay. Let's see if we can lock in these fucking jokers before we gotta go.
I feel like for a religious
musician, Quaker is not.
Why would you change your name from Quaker to Clementine? I mean, I guess if you're not a Quaker, then it's a little... Haha.
Ah. Nice.
Fuck yeah. Which means now we can add this. Oh, I wonder if that's him.
That makes perfect sense.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
Although this is some years later since, you know, these kids are that age. But anyways,
we also know that this older child is a daughter, right? His daughter's high school graduation.
Yes. But there's no unknown female versus unknown male with this.
Okay.
We can posit probably that she's age-wise at least student, and
because that was in 1994 and it's 1999 right now.
Yeah, so could be just out of college.
Could be. Juliet says, in many communities, Quakers are considered way too liberal, right? Because Quakers believe women were people and stuff like that.
Yeah, it really depends on the Quakers, though, because there are lots of evangelical Quakers that are still pretty conservative.
Okay. I think we should wrap up there to respect our greatest competitor for baby crew attention.
Time?
Love Island. Love Island.
Oh, right. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for watching, for bearing with us through some brief technological challenges. Surprisingly easily resolved, but still. We will tentatively be back next week.
Live.
As long as we can
in
get,
person.
Yeah, in person with each other. From LA. Maybe we can do some in-person research. Hit the streets of LA to dig up information.
Yeah, next time you see us, we're gonna be in a whole different genre. This is gonna turn us into noir guys.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm Wesley. You can find me right here on Twitch sometimes, and joining me, my fellow, what are we?
Okay, Deirdre. Co-host and fellow participant upon the raft of streaming and life.
Yeah, that.
We will be back.
Wait, say your name.
Oh, Leo, right. I'm simply a nameless participant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thanks for hanging with us. We'll see you guys next week.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
And don't forget, watch out for blorals.